Welcome back to the Brew Crew podcast, everyone. This is episode 387, right?
Yeah, you nailed it.
And we're here, back in the church room bar. We're not in the basement of a 1800s era, cellar. Did I mention that I toured a house in Troy when I was at the Barrel House that had an underground railroad? It was one of the underground railroad places. It was just like that cellar. It brought me right back to that basement.
It's essentially what I grew up because limestone walls that weren't finished, rough timber opens for like the floor joists and the headers. Like you could just see everything. We had a coal chute, so we didn't have a drop off, but the root cellar, which is their drop off in the Barrel House, ours was outside and covered up.
Yeah, we have a root cellar at our house.
Where it was just a hole and it just right down.
That's what that was for them? The root cellar?
Yeah. Well, I don't know because that's a business. They probably didn't have one, but that's why I'm saying ours was big, 6 foot wide.
Nice.
Concrete slab over it.
Yeah. Very cool. Well, that was fun.
Yeah. Oh, it was a lot of fun. We held it together really well with the exception of Better Matt. The one comment that I got, we didn't say what beers we were drinking very well.
Oh, we didn't?
And we also didn't advertise. This is put me on the comment. I don't even know what... I know what I chose, and I said I was going to go update the video. I know what I chose for the keg, for the advent calendar. Do you remember your beer?
Yeah, KBS.
KBS?
From, I think, 2019.
KBS 2019.
Or 20... it was,
so it was a 2019.
Between 17 and 19. One of those 3 years.
It's funny. So KBS... when I first met Gus offered to sell me that keg.
No way. So
it was a KBS keg, and he goes, "Hey, I have a keg of it sitting downstairs. I'll sell it to you."
No way.
Yeah, and he was going to sell it to. I think it was like $700, and I was like stupid enough, and I was like, "Oh, if only I had a kegerator." Yeah. I think that's what it. But it definitely was KBS.
Well, I hope that it was a good pick. It had some spiderwebs on it.
Yeah, so 2019. So we were both, because I did a 2022 Behemoth. They had 2021, the sister keg on tap, and that's why I felt compelled to take that one too, because we exchanged him and Gus and I exchanged notes about it. So we got a 2022 barley wine Behemoth from Floyds and a 2019 KBS. So that's Founders Kentucky Breakfast Stout. 2019, so those will be both peak.
Those will be peak.
Maybe another year or two on the Behemoth. I'll say that right now, but I wanted to get that out.
There was a lot of tough decisions down there.
There
was a lot
of
tough decisions. It seemed more, way more than the last time.
And yeah, because we were pretty. There wasn't too many hands off. Obviously, the masthead stuff. Masthead's going to be in the calendar. That's why I know we couldn't pick anything. Yeah. I know there will be stuff in the calendar. Be stuff.
Yeah, they'll keep getting stuff.
I already saw notes that were shared with me a little bit later that there was a call out to Masthead for something particular.
Oh.
It said Masthead Advent Calendar particular. Ooh. And then that's all he showed me, though.
Particular.
That's it.
Particular.
That's all I got. So we'll put that below in the notes. Thanks, Chuggalo Dave, for that. Because I asked him for a lot of feedback. He gave me a lot of feedback on that.
Oh, good.
We should have went over our beer a lot better in the moment.
Went over our beers,
But that's what the Power Hour is. It turns into chaos.
Yeah.
Because it goes so quick.
And it got nuts halfway through, like when things started, people started moving around and having issues. Then it's like, no, it's like all off the rails.
I'm glad we found the way to get the cooler that way. Otherwise, it would have been even harder if we would have done that off camera. Chuggalo Kyle, who made us our coasters.
Yeah.
He loved that we did NA beers.
I loved it too. I thought it kept us even.
It kept, otherwise we would have, had it been like the first iteration that we talked which was just going to be high grab stuff, we would have all been in a better mat type situation.
I'm glad we weren't.
No, that definitely benefited us. So that was awesome. But yeah, great feedback. It turned out really well. A lot more concise in the last year's Advent Calendar kickoff. That was a longer episode, and that was a lot more chaotic. This was compartmentalized, and it felt like a typical episode, just amped up.
It's good to have an agenda for sure. Yeah.
Everything came to 10.
Yeah.
So that was
that was awesome.
That's
awesome. Those guys really bring it.
That's going to be an annual thing. I think we can declare that that's at least an annual or semi-annual thing.
Yeah.
because they enjoy it too, and we did it in a responsible manner. So
I sure did. Yeah, I Ubered home, and that was so much fun and awkward. That guy was like, "What the hell? What is this guy's deal?"
I should have went home immediately afterwards. That's all.
Oh yeah,
that's all I'm gonna say about that.
You had a ride.
Yeah, but
so that's different. I got to talk to this guy, and I'll like slurring words, and
we stayed there far longer.
I did tip him really well because I recognized how awkward that ride was. It was awkward, and I tipped him well just for shits and giggles.
I still left my power cords down there. They're still down there to this day. So I still need to get down there. I thought I left the bar mats, but the bar mats ended up just in the back of my wife's vehicle. Yeah, there were shots afterwards. Yeah, just.
Oh wow!
Should have just left.
Yeah, it's okay.
Shots. Had to.
Did I do any shots? I think I at least did one. Malort. So one
Which
of the
one?
Infused.
Which one? Did you have Skittles? Maybe they just tapped the Skittles. Was it red?
I saw him
reddish?
doing the Skittles.
Yep.
But we took a shot together, and I don't remember which one it was.
Yep.
I just remember thinking, yeah, this is Malort.
Yep.
With something. There's a hint of something going on here.
There was definitely a Skittle one that I had in a group. Yeah, then I had a couple.
I think it was the Skittles one. I think we finished off a Skittles one, and he was making a new one.
Yep, he had another one that was steeping that he was just about to deploy that day for the bar that day.
Yeah, I love that whole thing. That's great.
And now the big news. I'm glad we're talking about this. The big news. There's a moratorium on THC and CBD drinks in the state of Ohio for the next 2 weeks. So they opened it up for the next 2 weeks, which is great.
Why 2 weeks?
Gus has a couple of. He went down to Urban Artifact on Saturday, Sunday. I just missed him by a day. They have it all out there at Urban Artifact. It's just huge. As soon as you walk down in the church basement, it's all the one side is all CBD drinks.
Wow.
And then Cycling Frog, which is the other big distributed one, they're gonna have at the Barrel House. They're gonna have that Tuesday.
Okay.
And then for the next 2 weeks, it's just a moratorium while they're
figuring it out,
testing stuff out. Yeah.
What are the benefits, or what do you feel from CBD drinks? I've never done it.
So like a THC is still like, while you smoke marijuana is still like an intoxicant. Yeah, a high. Where again, all what people say, a CBD is much more of like a calming and just an evening, because it's essentially a hemp derivative.
Yeah. Okay.
It takes out the
THC.
Takes this THC out. So there's nothing wrong with CBD per se. It's just you're trusting the process that they've extracted all the THC out of it when they've separated it.
Yeah, interesting.
But CBD, hemp, THC, a marijuana derivative. Loose. I mean, we could have got into it a little bit more with the experts down there.
We could have. Yeah. I just didn't think of it.
Bad podcast etiquette. But again, a great product.
I don't think there was any bad podcast etiquette.
No, the drum roll. We should have done the drum roll though. Lots of positive comments on the drum roll.
No drum roll that we didn't.
More
drum
roll.
More. Yeah,
drum
definitely
roll.
More drums.
Earlier on.
There was some really. He has a good drum roll. Good double stroke roll there.
I did not. It was good to have me as like
you did a single stroke roll. That's what the problem was.
A citizen.
Yeah.
But you guys.
Yeah, it was good. It was fun. Even at the bad angle, I think I got a pretty good roll off. So that was cool. Yeah, and then that was that night. Did you? I don't know if you are you a UFC fan?
Yes, I lost. I bet on every fight, and I lost the main event because I took.
I probably would have too.
So I took 6 out of 7, which was still a loss.
Higher rank.
Yeah, he was a 4 to 1.
I thought 6 to 1. Yeah, it was like 4 to 1, whatever it is. It was like
I got it
unusual for the guy to win, but
I got it. He was 389 is where I got him. I bought in at Topura, and again I'm enough of a fan to talk about the card, and that one was disappointing because there was a lot more coin flips. 3 out of the
I thought it was a great fight.
3 out of the 7 fights were coin flips.
I thought at least the last 3 were great. I don't remember all of the first 3.
Yeah,
but there were a lot of coin flips. But I thought, wow, what a great fight. It was again at the nation's capital. It was against the backdrop that was interesting, and I thought it could have been worse.
Yeah,
I thought this could
could
really
have been in Tehran.
They could, it could have been in Tehran. It could have had more of the like wrestling. What am I trying to say here? Like the aesthetic or the aura, but it didn't. I thought it had just like it was interesting. It was just an interesting like I don't know, the feel, the vibe.
Yeah,
The vibe was interesting. I thought it was well done. It could have been it could have been trashy.
Yeah.
I thought, okay, we highlighted the White House a little bit. That was cool. I didn't know that they were gonna have like 80,000 people or whatever they said. Far away from, not far away, but like close.
Oh, like
but
simulcasting?
A distance away. Yeah. I didn't know they were gonna do that. That was cool too. I thought that would have been fun to be at. Anyway.
Kind of like how they did the Knicks and stuff like that, or like a lot of NBA, because we just did the NBA championship. A lot of them have arena districts or whatever. I know in Milwaukee or whatever. So not only is it the arena, but they have screens on the outside.
Yeah, the Cubs do that now.
The whole district, so you can go without a ticket and still participate in the atmosphere.
Yeah, you can see the
game from the
TVs, but you can hear the crowd.
Yeah,
and you can be a part of it. Yeah, the Cubs have that at Wrigleyville now with the games.
And there's an aspect to that too, because when everyone, the most famous one is when LeBron James left Cleveland. How many businesses lost their ass and went under when he made the decision to go to South Beach? Yeah. But now all of these buildings, or all of these sporting events, do build up those businesses, and
they do.
They have windows open and everything like that, where you can sip and stroll, because now Boston just did a law that during the summer months they're going to allow open beverages in public in certain districts, kind of like the Oregon district, so you can sip and stroll, nice. Is what they call
Cleveland,
it.
I think Cleveland has that.
Yeah, Cleveland has it. They've had it for a while.
Wow.
Dayton has it, obviously, with the Oregon district. Granted, not building related or sporting related, but rather a district related. But all these other events do too. Yeah, New York does.
It's really cool. Yeah, that's the one argument that the teams make to get taxpayer money. Yeah, which we talked about before.
Terrible argument.
Is that they bring business, but yeah. Anyway, we can talk more about that. We'll have some beer. I found out that's why the Bears, why Chicago's not fighting back. It's because they owe the Bears money.
Is it not still a chicken fight? Yeah. So this would be breaking news to me. I because I've said that this is a.
Let's put that one back in.
This is still a chicken fight. You want me to throw it in the freezer?
No, I got a cool ice pack in here.
Okay.
It'll get it. Whoops. That'll be shaken up. That'll be fun.
Because I could wet paper towel it and throw it in the freezer. Okay. Yetis work really well if it's already cold when you put it in there.
Well, it'll get colder.
Is it Bluey on here? No, I thought I saw Bluey.
I don't know anything about Bluey. So when the Bears put the addition on in the 90s, the city agreed to give them. They raised the hotel tax by 2% in Chicago and agreed to give it to the Bears. Yeah. Well, guess who never gave that money to the Bears?
What?
Chicago. So the prevailing thought is maybe they're slow rolling this whole thing so they don't have to pay that money. Yeah. And they've refinanced it a bunch of times. So this is Prairie Artisan Ales. Got this at Barrel House. Got the other Barrel House as well. Got these last week. Sour ale with key lime and vanilla. This is key lime pie from Prairie Artisan Ales. One of the best breweries I've ever been to. Just an amazing brewery with great beer. But I'm not going to let that bias my evaluation of this beer.
You've already said it. It's already invoked.
Yeah, I can say it, but I'm not going to let it bias my review. Up 5. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Not primed. A little disappointing. Now, they know what they're doing over there at Prairie. So when they say key lime, you're probably going to get it all. Yeah. Sour ale, key lime, and vanilla. And there's a lot of other stuff on here about recycling.
The font is hard. That's my difficulty. So for me to get the ABV, all I care about is the ABV. And if I have to go digging or become an archaeological find and look in hieroglyphics, terrible. I don't like that. Mm-hmm. I don't care for that. So this last weekend, beer related, I did go down to Cincinnati. if you go down to Cincinnati, I implore people to get like a Chicago, Wisconsin divey bar. Go to Weedman's or Weiderman. They do their own beer. Plus, like it's got like the tiled and enameled bathroom. That's like how you know it's a throwback.
Yeah.
Like it's just an amazing place. Went to Urban Artifact. The church is no longer active. It's an event space now.
Wow.
When we were there, it was active.
Yeah.
But again, Urban Artifacts never changed. They had Stegosaurus on tap, and I talked to the one of the bartenders. The bartender does remember, and he goes, multiple people have commented about it on Tapped, and I go, I'm one of those people.
Yeah.
Because they had a couple of barrel aged, but not any of the dinosaur series. Because I was gonna, spoiler, I was gonna pick some up.
Barrel aged sours.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy.
But none of the dinosaur series. But most of I could see where people would be frustrated. They only had 10 things on tap. They had a Mexican lager, no IPAs, and a stout, but 8 other sours or sour derivatives.
Oh, well, that's their thing.
So, yes, I'm with you. I love that. But in the group of people we were with, it's tough to satiate everyone when you don't have like a Trotwood or something appealing like that. So that's... I'm with it. You know what you're getting into when you go to Urban Artifact if you're a fan. But like if it's a destination or like a beer trail, that's kind of tough for people. So I understand that from that aspect. I loved it.
I just got to deal with it. If you're on a beer trail, sometimes you got to drink some beers you don't like. Sometimes I go to places like Warped Wing, where
10 is crazy
all
low.
beers that like most people like it's beers that the common beer drinker likes, and I don't find beers that I want to drink because I've already had all those beers.
Yeah.
So we all have to make sacrifices.
It's so with both places, those places could do a lot better and have more taps. There's an interesting thought with Warped Wing. Warped Wing's probably not going to last too much longer in downtown Dayton because they want to buy the building. The landlord won't sell it. And so when their lease is up, they're probably going to move because they want to own the
have
building.
The leverage.
They should be an anchor.
Yeah.
And there isn't a big... So we were talking about this with... There isn't a lot of places that can satisfy that requirement in that space. You could get a massive place because they also do all their production there. So it's interesting for them to say, hey, we'll probably just move if you won't sell us the building. And the landlord won't sell the building. Well, because they're like,
that sucks.
If you're the landlord, what else is going to go in there that you're going to get that kind of attention to or whatever? So it'll be interesting to see what Warped Wing does with that. Because then we've also talked, about other places like that are kind of locked in where like you had the Crafted and Cured that just moved to Troy that said, fuck it. They were in a toxic landlord relationship. And so they just like, it's nice to have the foot traffic of downtown Dayton, but we're going to move to Troy. And now their space in Troy is, God, it's one of the most gorgeous facilities. I mean, an old converted bank like that. But the second place we went to, Rheingeist. Yeah. It haven't been there since the Bobo. Oh, wow. For me. Yeah. They continue to expand. Yeah. It's amazing. So before they had full metal, full contact metal fighting there. They set up nets like where the Bags Arena was. Full suits of armor, just beating the shit out of each other. It was crazy.
Dude. That's awesome.
So
it's like knights.
Yep, 3 bars inside and then 1 upstairs. Their merchandise prices are just that same tank top that I bought. I mean, it's 3 times what it is now. But the nice thing is they do have special taps, but they're only at that main bar, that first old main bar. But it was great to go there, and they really accommodate for such a big space. You don't feel overwhelmed. There's hundreds of people up there because that production area where it was a big window and you could look down in the production. They have seating out that way now. Oh wow! Like going down into that area. Cool. But still, all of their production they contract brew. Yeah, we got a confirmation of that, but most of their production happens there now. Okay, wow. I didn't know they were expanding like that. That's crazy. Yeah, I love Rheingeist space. That's a cool space. I went there a couple of years ago. We go to a lot of tournaments in Cincinnati, so we're always down there. The one thing I will say about Rheingeist, the parking situation is abhorrent. Oh yeah, yeah. It's like Urban Artifact isn't desirable, but at least they have that parking in front of the church where it's like that.
Mm-hmm.
Rheingeist is terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible. You just gotta park down the street.
Yeah.
Did they buy the building next door, or is that still like a restaurant of some sort?
Oh, the event center. So that's them.
That's them now.
Yep. So, but they had it actually. But before you could walk through it and you could do the catwalk, and you're looking over like know where people were getting married when we were there.
Oh no, I'm talking about the other side next door. Like, there's a restaurant. Last time I went down there.
That I don't know of.
And they had good food. I think they had like Cincinnati chili, but they had other food that was actually delicious. Not that Cincinnati chili crap.
Oh yeah. The other thing, I'll shout out to Rheingeist, and I even talked to the manager for a little bit about this. Their snacks, like chips and stuff, they charge essentially sticker price on them.
Oh, good.
So they're not, because they could be, more salt, more drinking, and and
they know what
they did say that obviously, but it was nice that it wasn't like, hey, $8 for a bag of Grippos.
Yeah, so, right. Could have been. Well, that's good. Yeah, their merchandise is insane.
$70 for a t-shirt hoodie. Oh,
yeah.
I'm worth it, but not that worth it.
Like the thin hoodie.
Yeah, the thin material. $70.
What are you doing?
Right?
What are you doing? Huh? Such is life.
Yeah, c'est la vie.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's talk about this beer.
Wow. What?
Prairie Artisan Ales.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. You want to talk first? Or should I do can art or what?
Do can art.
All right, here you go. Can art.
Wrong song.
Wrong song. Thong song. That was also the wrong song. All right.
Is key lime pie a type of beer on its own where we should do a flight of key lime pie beers?
Yeah, there's a lot of them now, and this one will be a good one to have.
Don't influence me.
It'd be good to have the diversity of beers. There's an eyeball in the middle, where the dark part, I guess, what is it called? The iris part is where there's the sky with some clouds. And then there's the center. What are they? I don't know all the parts of an eye. And then there's the white.
Cornea.
The cornea, yeah. And then it says key lime pie around that. And there's a guy in the middle of the eye with a piece of key lime pie. He's holding it like a baby. And then there's some flowers and a woman watering those flowers while she's on a skateboard. It's like a trip. Some of these cans are like a acid trip or something. I wouldn't know. I've never done that, but
a lot of drug talk today.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I hear some people talk about like acid or whatever, DMT or mushrooms or whatever, and I'm just like, I don't know. That doesn't sounds fake. Sounds some of that stuff, but I'm sure the brain's doing that stuff. But these people sometimes they'll come back from that and be like totally changed.
Yeah.
They'll be like different people. Like, oh, I saw God. And it's like, oh, wow, that's incredible. I'm glad. There's a space shuttle. So there's a whole bunch of shit going on here. Ping pong paddle with a ping pong ball, butterfly, hot dog with ketchup. There's a musical thing. This has got to be based on something. There's a boxing glove.
All right, now you've...
Lava lamp, peace sign. There's limes,
flowers,
it's butterflies, mushrooms.
Schoolhouse Rock, like back in the 70s.
That's Schoolhouse Rock?
It's very eerily similar.
It does look something like that, but what are we learning here?
The hippies. Free love.
I'm only a bill.
Yeah, there you go. Right, yeah.
But that's not it. Some glasses, a trumpet, a dove. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff going on here. I wonder what that is. It's probably so obvious that we're not thinking of it. Someone's gonna comment like, duh.
Please comment. Again, we love feedback.
Comments are great.
I'm having to reach out to people, namely Chuggalo Dave, who's given me great feedback while I'm trying to coach my daughter's softball. I'm out there at the same time.
Oh, you don't have to answer right away.
He goes, where's the episode last week? And I go, it special episodes like that take a little bit more.
Oh yeah, it took me a while.
It got up on Monday though.
Yeah, and when it was such a large file, like it was a massive file for some reason. So
well, I tried to just upload from the Surface, but then I said fuck it, and I burned it to a thumb drive and put it on my desktop. My desktop is hardwired, and then it was up, and then I should just share it with JT.
I did the same thing.
You did get me falling down.
It took a long time to. Did I?
Yeah.
Is that bad?
No, that's good.
Oh, okay.
Because Gus offered to send the video from me falling from the top.
Okay. Oh yeah, okay.
And then Juggalo Dave was saying I was making comments about wives and stuff like that.
Well, your wife, Stacy had shown up while we were down there,
Yeah, totally.
and you were saying stuff about like, "Don't talk to my wife" or something, like in a joking way.
Okay.
You weren't mean about it. Yeah, that you weren't saying anything.
I didn't remember
about wives, as far as I remember.
I didn't drive home. I just done the hour. I could have functioned. I could have made it home. It was all the other things that happened afterwards. Because 3 of my beers were non-alcoholic.
Oh yeah, wow.
Yeah.
I only had one.
Or low ABV.
I had one NA beer. It was the Guinness, and it was good. I actually liked it.
Yeah, that's right. You pulled a Guinness.
Yeah, I like that.
Because I pulled a Speedway Stout.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Stacey, that was a 12. And they had Mogiana on tap down there too.
Oh no shit.
They did. I almost sent Better Matt a picture.
That would have been good. Wow, yeah, that was a big one.
Of all the bad luck, for him to pull the smallest can first. 45 different cans we counted in there.
Yeah.
And he pulled it.
Damn. Well.
Hilarious.
Anyway. Yeah, that sucked. But it was also made for great content.
Yeah. That's all we're after these days, folks. Content.
That's true.
And paella.
So that's the can art segment.
This beer, it is missing something critical from a key lime pie. It is missing graham cracker.
I think it's there.
Off the top rope, I give this beer a 5 because it's missing that. It doesn't.
Oh, you don't want that.
It doesn't need it. This beer is a home run.
Yeah, it is a home run.
The tartness, the lime, and the vanilla to cut through it, because that lime doesn't really persist anyways.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's gone, and like I've got a tart remnant in my palate as I'm talking through this right now, but there's nothing more you could do to improve it. And everyone's like, oh, well, it doesn't have the whip or it doesn't need that. This is a massive achievement, and that's why I was like, we should do because Urban Artifact has a key lime. This beer is the fatality of the key lime pie beer industry.
Yes.
5.0. 5.0. It's a killer.
Yeah, so I agree with most of what you said, except that it does have the whip because the vanilla's in there. And I think there's something bready coming in on the end that does give it a little bit of that graham cracker. But I don't know. It's probably not intentional. But who knows? Prairie's so good at it. Maybe it was. Yeah, it's a killer beer. There's like 2 lime flavors that typically come from a beer, and one of them's more that salty lime. Like, what is that? We had that
Garage
quench. You know, remember that?
Oh, Sequench Ale.
Sequench Ale.
That's a Dogfish
Like
Head.
it gives you kind of like a shoe leather lime, and then
shoe leather lime.
Shoe leather lime. But this one gives you like sweet, key lime. Florida limes. Like found a lime tree and just were like, I'm gonna try this lime, and it's fresh and delicious. And that's one of the key things here. And the one way that you can make a key lime pie beer. Now, we've had key lime beers before, and they're disappointing because you thought, at least I thought, we're getting a key lime pie beer, but they're just key lime, and key limes are a thing in and of themselves. They don't have to be in a pie.
Yeah,
they're just limes from the Keys in Florida. Well, I don't like that. I want the pie version. Always opt for the pie version, and this one does it. I agree. It's a 5. This beer is freaking really good. Like, it shows you what Prairie's capable of.
It shows you its ass, and it's nice and right.
It's a nice ass. It's a nice beer ass. It's a nice ass.
So it's there's no cuts. We always do these. This
no cuts.
Raw. The fact that
coconuts.
It's been 11 minutes and JT thinks that this beer is going to be
colder.
It's
colder. Here, I'll get my Yeti ice thing and we can roll it around. See if it gets colder. Here. We'll do this.
Oh, look at that.
We'll make it colder. It'll get colder. This is all you do in a what are those things called? Cooper cooler. It just rolls around and the water just
goes
on top of it.
Well,
the aluminum
it's not your 98-degree hand rotating it though.
The
it's just the
aluminum
water.
transfers it. We're good. Let me make sure that's not the one that fell. How do we tell?
No, that's all right. I want that one.
No, I don't want you to have that one.
These are freshly washed. The barmaids.
All right, this is Wolf's Ridge.
This is primed.
Creamsicle.
Jeez.
I hope it's good. I hope the temperature of it. Oh yeah, it's primed. Yeah, you could almost open this with air. All right, 3, 2, 1. Perfect crack. Oh, it was both of ours.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, you rotating the shenanigans out of it.
Well, if I rotated the shenanigans out of it, then it wouldn't have had shenanigans.
I mean, there's iceberg dead ahead in this can.
Here's what happened. I got home from the barrel house, and I immediately put the 4-pack in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
And the 6-pack, there was not really room for that. And I put it in the mud room, and then promptly forgot it existed until today. I said, "Where's that other beer? I bought a 6-pack." And Katie's like, "Oh, it's in the mud room." And there I was, warm beer. But I was bringing it. So that was my bad. But it's not warm. It's cool. I should have put ice in there. That would have done it. Creamsicle. This is Wolf's Ridge. Creamsicle cream ale. And that's the disappointing part, is that I love cream ales. And I wish I would have had this chilled more. But I don't think it really ruined the beer or anything. It's just not as cold as it could be. It's actually a really good beer. So we'll see how that scores. But I think if it was ice cold, maybe it would be better. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. I don't know if we've ever done a Wolf's Ridge creamsicle. But this is, another Ohio beer from Columbus. It's from Columbus. He's going to measure the temperature of this beer. What qualifies as cold in your book?
Sub 40.
Oh, man, it might not be sub 40.
It's not going to be sub. Oh, my goodness.
All right, well, we can just do it again next week. Where are we at?
58.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It was probably 65 before you did the rotation, really.
Maybe.
He's
giving me some, but I don't think it that mattered, actually. Rotation didn't help at all. So it's 58 degrees. Is that good? Well, it says on the can here, serve at 59 degrees.
Well,
no,
it
doesn't say that.
Blow on it like hot cocoa.
That'd be great. Yeah, it should be really ice cold. So that's on me.
I would have said, honestly, it was colder than that.
Should we pour it over ice?
I don't know. Are we worried about it being in esters and stuff like that?
I don't know what we're worried about.
Creamsicle.
I don't know what we're worried about. We're not worried about anything. This is a classy beer podcast where we drink beer.
Oh, that's gonna be. Sorry, Stacy. We're gonna get a huge bump on that one, and it's probably going to be because of this beer.
Yeah,
another 5%er.
Yeah,
2 5%ers.
From our pack to yours. I like Wolf's Ridge. I think that makes a pretty good beer. They're no Prairie, but who is? Other than Prairie.
Prairie's Prairie.
Don't
you like John is John, Bill is Bill, Matt is Matt.
That's true. I wonder. Oh yeah, there it is. I was gonna say you can't really see the seam of this label. Where does it end? But you can. It was the lighting. It's this phenomenal lighting of the church room bar.
Citrus zest.
Yeah, there's zest in here for sure.
So at the bottom it says truck out of life down. I was like, oh man, this beer doesn't say let down, but store cold, enjoy fresh.
Truck of life down the street.
You're the cream ale guy, so I'm always going to
carpe squeeze them.
Carpe squeeze.
I like that. That's a great phrase.
It's Latin.
I like that. It's that sexual.
Sensual.
I don't know. Maybe it's sensual. Why do you think squeezing is sensual? Squeezing them, sensual.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Did you have a special day to signify Father's Day yesterday?
To signify it? I don't know.
Did you have a beer?
Yeah, I did have a beer. Actually, it was kind of like an audible. I wasn't gonna have a beer, and then got to Xavier for the championship, and Xavier has teamed with.
Were you down in Cincinnati?
Yeah,
I was down in Cincinnati.
I was down there all weekend. They teamed with who is it? I'll have to look.
Did you go anywhere when you were down there?
Baseball.
Oh, just baseball.
Yeah. We didn't go to like any restaurants or anything.
No. Didn't go to Bakersfield.
Bakersfield.
You really like their bread.
Oh, that's what they're called?
Yeah, Bakersfield.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'll go there. I want to go there again.
They remember you.
Good.
Serve this guy.
Yeah.
All the bread.
They would serve me. They'd be like, "This is a classy guy." He used to not be classy, but he is now. Things have changed.
It was we were down there Saturday.
People can change.
Mainly for the bananas game, and it's nice explained because the
the bananas game.
Our daughters were
I was gonna ask you about that.
So good. Our daughters were asking about the rules. They're like, "Well, that doesn't make sense." So then it's nice to see them understanding why it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So it's confusing as all get out for a 7 and 10-year-old that are just getting into the game.
Yeah.
But in the last couple of weeks, because we have a vacation coming up and we have Brewers tickets, so we have the game tomorrow night and then the game a week from Wednesday. And it's nice because now I always have it on and they're always watching and they have their players, but they're trying to transfer it to the field. But then the bananas game and they're like, well, why don't the runs matter? And it's the points and then the trick plays and everything like that. Then I found Jackie Bradley Jr. Jackie Bradley Jr. plays for the Indianapolis Clowns.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh,
he's a starting center fielder.
Wow, look at that. Does he do backflips?
He does
Seems
not
like
do
he might be out of the age of backflip.
Yeah,
race.
he's 36 now, so he's the oldest starting center fielder in Banana Ball League. But anyways, again, they sell out stadiums everywhere they go.
Yeah, it's great.
These stadiums would be sitting empty otherwise, and it's more so the concessions. Think of what bananas do for the outlying businesses. We should just build them stadiums.
Well,
the taxpayers.
They let them use them.
The taxpayers.
The taxpayers, yeah. Well, they probably do in Savannah.
Yeah, because they were affiliated, but now they're not affiliated.
Right.
But
it's still the Savannah Bananas.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. They do have an affiliate team. They have there is a Bananas that's still in the college summer league.
Yes.
Which I've been recently learning.
Is that the Gulf Coast or not? That's not the Gulf Coast League.
No,
I forget.
I don't think so.
The Low Waters or Low Lake.
I don't know, but they're there's a couple leagues.
Well, there's like the Cape Cod League,
Cape Cod.
The Northwoods League, the Gulf Coast League.
Yeah, we'll see.
The more and more I drink this, the more and more I get what it's advertised to be.
It's just not cold enough. Yeah, it's good though.
That was a double That would have been.
It was a double
That would have been a great snip.
Double Oh yeah, that would have been real clear.
Because this beer is rather unremarkable. Did you see the proposed baseball changes talking about the draft?
I did.
Having the rounds.
I don't like that the international players get different rules. I feel like that's an enormous oversight.
The reason I brought this up is you've got a scholarship at both your boys are going to get scholarships.
I hope so.
There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. How do you think now that basically the MLB is going to treat ostensibly? So there would be no more high schoolers drafted.
Good.
So the top 10 biggest contracts, I don't know if you saw the stat, the top 10 biggest contracts in MLB right now, in average annual. How many of those players went to college?
Of the biggest contracts?
Of the 10 biggest.
Of the 10 biggest.
Correct.
I'm trying to think who has the
So Shohei's
contracts.
number one.
Yeah, Shohei.
No, it's actually Juan Soto. It's Juan Soto by average annual.
He obviously didn't.
Then it's Shohei. And then the bottom one, I'll give you the bookends. The 10th one, you wouldn't get this. I would have got is Corey Seager.
Oh, okay.
So between there,
Corey Seager,
Juan Soto, Corey Seager.
Let's say 0.
1. Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge. Who did he play for?
That Alabama? I don't know.
Yeah.
But everyone else was international, so
yeah.
Dominican, Japan, Aaron Judge was, and he's right in the middle of that echelon. Everyone else was high school or international.
I like the new rules for the American players. I don't like the rules for the international players.
That they could get still drafted at 16.
Yeah. 18, I thought they raised it by 2 years. Because they raised it by 2 years for the American
so it's
kids.
So it's 16 to 18.
20.
Yeah. Because before they could get drafted at 16.
Yes.
Yeah. And it halves the money pool because they got to cut the money from somewhere. So it halves the available funds. So you have the draft, you raise the age 2 years, both from each pool, and then you have the money available that you're able to,
Still 2 drafts though.
still 2 drafts.
Yeah, that's fine. I guess keep the 2 drafts if you're gonna.
So
do
it's
it
12
that way.
rounds instead of 20 or whatever.
But I like the move for the American kids because college baseball has started to get not as popular, but it's starting to gain in popularity.
And that's a big reason.
And that matters. College baseball is fun now, and watching the College World Series is an event. And youth baseball is growing, even though everyone seems to like the media reports it's shrinking. It's not shrinking. Rec baseball is shrinking, and that's unfortunate. But youth baseball in general is growing, and I think it's good. It's good for the sport to have college baseball be popular.
Yes.
And you're gonna so now you'll have the best American players in college for 2 years at least, and that's awesome because then you're gonna have that. Then you're gonna have summer leagues. Then you'll have some more banana ball competition with the really elite players who don't need to play summer ball. Because summer ball is more for the kids who need the reps.
Yeah.
So you'll grow that banana ball whole
This is why I'm really excited.
because they're all college. Most of those, they're either influencers or a lot of them are like college, really great, either undrafted or soon to be drafted players or influencers. A lot of them are like Instagram people.
Well, yeah, now they are because.
A lot of them were Instagram before. You just don't. You have to follow baseball influencers in order to.
I know, like KJ, he's going to be Dancing with the Stars this year. My wife told me.
I don't know. That doesn't matter to me. I think anything that's on a network TV channel is probably just
that's your influencer
defunct anyway.
But a couple of the Bananas guys have been on the Bananas for like 6-7 years. They've reached their pinnacle, but they're also topped out in their pay structure or whatever.
Yeah,
so,
sure. It's fun for them.
It's interesting. I do like the minimum 2 years, going much more the football way. Where football has a certain age on it, because football requires much more of you to grow into your body. Like it's tough to draft an 18-year-old and expect them to, be going up against 24 and 25-year-olds, because a lot in football you'll still see, even in Ohio, where the king of the state of doing this, kids will be held back voluntarily by their parents to be a better football shape for the next year of competition. They can do it. They can elective in the state of Ohio. You can do it at the 6th grade's one off ramp and 3rd grade. I think 3rd grade and 6th grade are the 2 times where you can elect to hold your child back. And they're like, well, because they need to grow more. No, it's a football thing. But I'm wondering if we ever go this way in basketball. Now you have to do at least a year away from high school. Yeah. Because now, kids
can go to Europe.
Kids will, go to China or Europe or JUCO, and they get a year away. I'm wondering if they ever get to 2 years, but the NBA is growing so prolifically that it's going to be tough for that one. But it's nice to see baseball going that way. I agree.
It'll make college baseball better, and it sucks that it'll be the graduating year of my son, my younger son. So he'll have to, compete for that, because he's not going to be good enough to be drafted.
Not with this attitude.
So he'll have to be competing with kids who are, and that does thin out the pool a little bit. Yeah, but it'll make D1 baseball a lot better. It'll make D2 baseball a lot better.
The trickle.
D3 baseball a lot better, and it'll just be really fun to watch.
We're going to be locked out, so this is going to give us a lot to talk about for the months to come. There's no way.
The one thing that this does hurt is the Mizorowskis of
the savants.
The pitchers who have elite arms and are young. Paul Skeens, he went to college, but the guys who can throw 100 at 18, because by the time you're going to get to college, those coaches are going to use the shit out of those arms, Yeah. And so you're either going to need the MLB to step in and say, like, here's the usage that you need to abide by, and those coaches are going to be like, go fuck yourself. I'll do whatever I want. I'm a college coach.
I'm wondering if the NIL money butts up and that, John Smith or whatever, and he can throw 101.
Profitable.
Yeah.
But NIL in baseball is really limited.
So it is limited, but now with this influx of talent, it's going to be much more competitive. That faucet, the NIL it's exploded more than what they thought it was going to be. It's 300% what they projected it was going to be because they saw the profitability on it. I think it's just going to take 18 months for that NIL money and those to hit that.
It's possible.
And then John Smith or whatever, who can throw 101 or whatever, he's just going to be like, well, fuck you, coach. I'll sit out. Like, I'll go somewhere else that won't ride me like the scalded dog.
I don't think that. I think baseball players, maybe if they have, like a dad who's in their ear, but I think most baseball players,
if there's money involved,
they identify really well with their team.
Yeah.
It's a really team centric sport. Pitching's different because you're not just going up for an at bat and playing the field all game. You're going out there and you're using your arm. I don't know. Maybe.
Do you think more people, so now it's 2 years in college, do you think people will ride out and get their preliminary TJ done in one of their years of eligibility in college then?
Maybe.
See, that's
not a bad idea.
When you bring up the pitching thing, because it affects, there's two different sides of this ball. Basketball is different, football is different. Baseball, it's really two different faculties. And there's pitchers like, with the Brewers, like Robert Gasser, he had his done ahead of time. So he lost a year, a career earning year after an explosive start, and he just gave up 2025. It's just the way of the land now until they figure it out.
Yeah, it happens. Or you can just not throw as hard,
Man, those, the three of the top four pitchers right now, they just
work on your breaking ball.
Yeah.
Work on your breaking ball.
Well,
you can be a top pitcher and not throw 100.
Well, then they say like Mason,
and they're going to catch up.
Mason,
The hitters are going to catch up, and it's going to be doomsday for the hard throwers. It's going to suck, but it'll take a while.
It takes time. You'll be able to get into a big and that's the big thing on the long side of it, where MLB is looking at it as 2 years before they start earning real money. You're probably only getting one big pay contract rather than 2 and 3 for these top earners, but are taking a big chunk of your payroll. So again, no salary cap. I was listening to an interview from Tom Glavine, who was a spokesman in '94, and he goes, it's everything '94 was and more.
Yeah, no salary cap. I wonder how I feel about that. I've been thinking about it. I don't know.
Again, that's why I come to you. I know like a third grade level of this stuff. You are in it because you see it from both sides, both as your fandom is greater than mine, but also you have two sons that are, going to be scholarship going into it, hopes and dreams and everything like that. So it's stuff that you've been analyzing. Like I have no one that anywhere close to me that's a wisp of that shit anymore.
I mean, they're not thinking about the MLB, but college baseball, we've been around all that.
And this is expanding college baseball. The talent
this
pool.
is expanding. It'll be great. It'll be really good. I don't know. The salary cap thing is the one thing that I'm really unsure about, because I don't like the profit sharing model. I think that's fucking stupid. I think that these teams are businesses, but at the same time I do get that there's all one league and the league wants to succeed. But if the Pirates can't draw fans, why should they get money? They have Paul Skeens, for God's sakes. Draw some fucking people.
And it's crazy what,
and their stadium is beautiful. It's probably top 3, top 5 at least.
The attendance on his games versus non-Paul Skeens games
it's crazy. It's just, I think we need more rules around the mobility of players around the league. There should be incentives to stay long term.
Like the bird rights.
Give the teams incentives.
You have in the NBA.
Give the teams an incentive. Then they can pay the players the money they want to stay. Home field, not give them a home team discount, but
NBA offers bird rights. So you get another year that they can offer you. So that's guaranteed money because it's the NBA, and you can offer more if you stay with the incumbent team.
Oh, okay.
So they incentivize.
So it's I don't know. The salary cap, it also is annoying because the Dodgers are annoying.
Yeah.
I think if you don't have half your fans, half the ticket sales have gone through the gates by the 4th inning, you should have to pay the league a penalty fee.
And then this year,
it only affects the Dodgers because their fans are the worst.
You have a snapshot of where this season is right now. You have the Mets and the Blue Jays, which are 2 teams below 500 that are in the top 5 payroll. So
the Blue Jays will figure it out.
You have the Marlins that have a winning record that are by far their payroll is 69 million.
Yeah.
And Alcantara is going to leave, so probably to the Cubs.
That'd be great.
Again, another guy that was the highest of high, a Cy Young or top. Did he win the Cy Young in 22?
I don't know.
But he was right there.
I'd like to get Dylan Cease back from the Blue Jays.
Yeah, they're not going to sell though. But yeah, they have the second highest payroll in baseball right now. And crazy.
They're going to figure it out.
In a division where you have the Yankees and the Red Sox.
Mm-hmm.
So, baseball is just super intriguing. And then you just have anomaly teams like the Rays and like the Brewers that are just, hey, we'll take all of this and we'll just coach people up.
If I could offer the MLB one piece of advice, I don't care what the fuck you do.
Write this down.
Write this down. If you're Rob Manfred, listen up. I don't care what you do with your salary cap. Here's my one piece of advice. Give the game away for free. No more blackouts.
Oh, God.
Like, give the game away for free.
How much are you making from your media rights?
Give people no option but to watch it. They'll flip the channels or do whatever streaming shit. Put it on Netflix, put it on Hulu, put it on Prime and Peacock and the other one with the P, Paramount. And just make it so that no matter where you look, there's baseball. Stop making it hard to watch the game. That is like the stupidest fucking business decision ever. Do you think Nike wants you to not see their shoes? No, they want everyone wearing their shoes so you see them. Put the fucking game on for free.
Live sports is the only thing that gets media rights anymore. That's why like the WWE can move around every couple of years because live sports is what brings commercials in. It's not reruns of King of Queens.
What are you doing, dude? What are you doing with this blackout bullshit? Fuck that. Tell the cable companies, go fuck yourselves.
You're not
pay
gonna
the penalty and give the game away.
You're not going to be driving people to the fucking stadium because they're like, oh, we could either sit at home in the comfort of our own house or drive 75 minutes because we live within this nominal fucking zone. And then if my team is playing, because we still both live in, the geographical reference of where our division. So then we're fucked if they're.
Yeah. So all 9 to 12 times a year they play in Cincinnati, we can't watch them.
Yeah.
Or when they play Cincinnati in Chicago.
That's the one that gets
me.
We
can't watch that either. It's fucking stupid. You're hurting yourself. It's the worst business. Like you should literally tell the cable companies.
I'm going to sail the open seas every time.
Yeah, exactly. Tell the cable companies to go fuck themselves and just pay the penalty. Like, it actually probably benefits you to just ignore the blackout rules that the cable companies are putting on your sport. It's so stupid.
Preach.
Stupid.
All right, this beer. Man, it's tough going from a key lime beer to...
I'll bring a cold one next time.
A Wolf's Ridge. I don't think it's going to do anything for me. Orange.
It will.
The orange... It's so subtle because maybe the orange, comes out when it's
orange only comes out when it's cold.
Chilled beer. This doesn't do much for me. I don't get any of it. Maybe some citrus, very subtle. It's very odd compared to this. It's an interesting juxtaposition in can, pale version
orange
of both
green.
Of those colors. Off the top rope.
Would you call it matte?
Orange,
like a
matte with an E.
With an E. Matt with an E.
Off the top rope, I'm going to give this a 3.
3? I think that score's a little low.
You're the cream ale guy.
But you get your own score because you're an individual. You don't have to abide by my rules.
See, you influenced me on the key lime beer, so
I did not.
You said this is going to be great.
I said this beer is going to suck much.
Prairie Ale.
Like, no, this beer.
Prairie Artisan Ale is the best.
I think you influenced me. Someday I hope you and I can go to Oklahoma City together and we can go to Prairie. We'll clean that place out. It's just so good. It's unassuming.
And the best part about Oklahoma is their onion burgers, which
I did not have an onion burger when I was in Oklahoma. I've been there twice, and I love Oklahoma City. By the way, I think I get why the basketball team's there. That city is fun.
It's the second hardest place to play in the NBA.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why?
Because of the blue wall. Just their fandom, because they're
it's like a
because the Dodgers AAA
like
team,
the 12th man or whatever in Seattle.
Or Texas A&M, who trademarked it, and then
Did they? I don't know these things. I don't watch college football, or sometimes I don't really watch anything.
The Dodgers AAA affiliates in Oklahoma City.
Yeah,
too, right?
I went to one of those games. It was fun. It was really fun, actually. Didn't need to pay for the tickets I paid for. Could have just sat there. But Max Muncy was rehabbing when I was there. That was cool.
God,
He hit a home run.
4 months younger than I was today, years old, when I realized that there's 2 Max Muncies in the league.
One of them just got called up this year, I think, or last year.
Yeah. Crazy.
For the A's. The Sacramento A's. I'm looking forward to the Vegas move. That's going to really...
Stop playing in that stadium, man. You're just blowing people up. Jesus Christ.
The Sacramento one?
Oh my, no, the Las Vegas stadium. It's like $290 to the corners.
Is it really?
It's not that bad.
Oh
but
boy,
it's
my
bad.
sons could play there.
My buddy was telling me, he's like, he went to a game. It was 15-14. I was like,
Well,
what is this, an
290 is not
NFL
that
game?
bad.
No, it's not bad.
It's,
but it's just,
like most
the pitchers are getting
college
blown
stadiums
out.
will be 310.
It makes Coors Field look like nothing, and Vegas is not at altitude.
Yeah, true.
So it's incredible.
That's true. Where was I? I love baseball. God, I love baseball. I could talk baseball all day.
I don't feel like we've talked
enough
about it.
That sport's art. It's art.
Yeah.
When you watch a good baseball game, like I was telling you, my younger son was watching the older son's championship game against that Midland team. Now, these are two teams where 99% of all the players are college commits. Now, the Midland team had a lot of D1 commits, and the team my son's on's like 1 D1, 2 D2s, and the rest are like D3 and JUCO. But there's D1 quality players on the JUCO commits. Anyway, watching this game, he just turned to me and he was like, this is like watching a different game. And he's a sophomore, about to be a junior. And they're just making errors and kicking the ball around. It still happens. But these guys, they're like, it's like a fine-tuned machine, dude. It's just like, there's no mistakes. They're tracking the ball. Like, I watched my son. There was a home run hit against my son's team. He tracked it all the way to the warning track, went over the fence. It was like watching a real baseball player do what real baseball players do. It's like so fun to watch. Baseball is, and then when you get the pitcher and batter, when you get a good at-bat, and they're just playing chess with each other, it's so much fun. A lot of foul balls and stuff. Anyway, this beer, I'm gonna put this beer at a 3.5. If it's cold, I don't know where I'm at on it. The cream ale is the star of this beer, and I think that might be off-putting to a lot of people who don't really know or like cream ales. If you don't know a cream ale, it's definitely gonna be shocking to you. If you know it, but you don't like it, then you're not gonna like this beer. The cream ale is the star of the show. The orange is subtle. The vanilla is subtle. There's not much going on in that. It's like a cream ale with a hint of something.
A wisp.
Yeah, wisp. It's like, what's that? What did they put in there? What'd you call it? What'd they call it? The mist? Not the mist. The rind.
Oh, the spritz?
The spritz.
Yeah. The rind, yeah.
Fuck that. I hate the rind stuff. The spritz stuff.
Well, spritz is different, the rind. But you're right. Like, yeah.
What's the spritz?
The flesh. Well, when you did this, that's why I like spritz.
Well, when you squeeze the rind, you can put the rind in. Or you could squeeze the rind. And then isn't that the spritz?
No.
What's the spritz?
Spritz is just like a spritz bottle.
Well, that's the verb.
Yeah, but
what's like a rind? I think the
twist?
spritz in the noun version is.
This is a high. People come here for answers, JT.
I think the noun version of
We're gonna
spritz
edit
is the rind.
Pay attention. It's going to be here.
The juice rind of the rind.
3, 2, 1. There we had it. We had it right there.
And cut.
Yeah. No.
Action.
Yeah.
You're seeing behind the scenes here. We
Right.
do this all the time. 3.5.
It'd be great sometime if we just start changing T-shirts. Like we just went
That
off.
would be
like,
funny,
just,
actually. Yeah.
that would be like a great April Fool's episode.
Yeah. Cut. Action. Change shirt.
We'd be remiss to say, because of after the Advent calendar kickoff, we're hard capped at 24 this year.
We're hard capped. I've also, I will say, in my life I have not been remiss ever.
You've never been remiss.
I don't believe so.
You're
I'd know.
Remorseful, remissless.
I'm remissless. Yep, right down. That's okay.
Remissless. there's
Or
no
Christmas.
there's no way that that's a word, remissless.
Remissless? I'm gonna look it up.
So I realize that a lot of people that buy calendars aren't listeners, but if you're a listener and you want a calendar, please reach out to either one of us.
They're going fast. They're almost gone already.
We need to make sure that everyone.
I think Bobby's in.
You think that Bobby's in?
Oh, Bobby's in.
Okay, Bobby's in.
Bobby's in.
So
he's coming for the party.
Bobby's hard in the numbers. So we're gonna start. We got to start making a list because it was June of last year. I went back to my notes. It was June of last year we started writing people down because I think there's going to be some people. Natural. It's not going to be 100% the same people, but I know there's other people. Foots down that tried to order that listen 5 the day before or 2 days before. We can't have that. We need to ensure that we have all 24.
I'd like to try to make the it doesn't have to
because I think we're going to exceed.
I'd like to get some of the OGs going in the in-person middle day. It's usually the carriage house.
Oh yeah.
But like we got Ryan and his wife. Like that's fun. We got to get some of these people involved.
Well, here's the thing: they're teachers. That's before winter break.
They're teachers. We'll get them in. Well, let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. Let's get holograms
because they get their weeks off in between. Holograms, okay. I like where your head's at. We can do holograms. Chuggalo Ryan and Chuggalo Michelle
you
of
can't
the
get
up north of the up north. Oh my God. So one of them, I'm not going to say which one, only gets 3 sick days a year.
Probably Ryan because he's a gym teacher.
I'm just not going to say it's.
You can't be sick if you're a gym teacher. You gotta be like the physical specimen of the school.
It's not dependent on your specialty.
It's
they're in 2 different school districts though. I love this ribbing because it's making me feel uncomfortable in a really good and funny way. I don't know if
these aren't real criticisms.
I don't know. Oh yeah, no, this is hugely funny. I don't know if they will. They didn't participate last year. I don't know if they participate this year. I've already reached out.
They're going to participate.
They would have to. They would have to
be.
The
principal told me.
They would have to be the winner of the advent calendar for them to participate.
How does that work? Oh, they'd have to be the winner
of the one that we bequeath.
Oh,
so
I see.
Typically we've done that. We haven't talked about that, but of the 24,
yeah, we haven't talked. About
so far the only 3 we have for sure are me, you, and Bobby.
Yeah,
there's 21 that are open. 20. So Bobby's in.
First one, ding.
And Chuggalo Mom will tell Bobby. So I know that's
Chuggalo Mom will tell Bobby he's in, and he knows he's in.
And she will tell him tomorrow because she'll listen to this.
Yeah,
because she always comments.
Bobby will know by tomorrow.
Is Chuggalo Mom in? She's in for the party.
Calendar. Yeah, she does the party.
How's she feel about tabletop paella?
I don't think she's into it.
She's not.
I don't think she wants rice off the table. If you want rice off the table, comment below.
We would celebrate and wrap it. We'd get all of a sudden our subscribers go up like tenfold. People are like table rice. I love it.
Table rice. You don't want table rice.
Yeah, and the other thing that makes me sad is I don't want to get to the point where we push Better Matt or Gus out because I know they would say
they would go if somebody came in.
Yep. And I want them included because their content.
Well, then we're hard capped at 22.
Their content is,
and we need them, so we're hard capped at 20.
Yeah, we need them,
so we can sell 20. So we got 1 so far.
Yeah, so it's just going to be, and we say it now because it's such a small number, and there's so many people that want it, and then we're going to come to it. My biggest fear is we only ever sell like 13.
What if we did a common version? That didn't have all the expensive rare beers.
God, it's so tough because
just because they're gonna have them.
I've thought about making 25, doing like the baker's dozen or the baker, and then somebody gets like a we've talked about this before, a case of Busch Light or whatever. How upset would you be though? Like,
well, if you paid for it,
yeah. We would refund that person their money, but like if they But you know what? There's no man
I don't know about that. I think there could be a way to have the common beers be available and just the rare beers be out. And that would cheapen the calendar for some people.
Yeah.
But it would only give you like 12 to 16 days worth of beer.
I like that idea. Maybe we just make
there's some beers that are just available. Like some of those saisons last year probably had over 30.
There's a way to do it that way, but it would
Mhm.
just have to be the ones that are available because he orders. Because there are some very approachable, the Belgians that he still just ordered 12 of them because they were
Oh, yeah.
prepackaged. He
Oh,
just
okay.
ordered a case of
Yeah,
them
that makes sense.
and then didn't shelf shuffle them.
Belgians.
So the Euro trash, as I say, in a loving
Mhm.
way. But yeah, so if you want to join Bobby, JT, and myself in the Advent
Why is
calendar,
that funny? That's a great group.
I love that. I love that. Bobby, we just need to make sure that we put like a number 1 on his calendar, just like
He gets the number 1. He's in.
He gets the number 1.
He's in.
I could speak for other. I love that it's Bobby because Bobby is the number 1 content producer, by the way, too, by views.
Oh yeah, he's every day and sometimes on his own.
Thousands of views.
Yeah, that's true. Bobby.
That's what I'm saying.
Remember when we were early in the podcast and you were like, "No, this review has to be like 2 minutes or less."
Yeah,
that was like your thing.
Yeah.
And then we were like, "Well, we're actually making a podcast here. Maybe we should do longer reviews." He's like a minute or less, and I don't think he's produced a single video that didn't qualify for a short.
No, it's not
like there's not a single unless I'm in it.
Bobby spent 2.5 minutes on a beer. Give him his own episode number. No, it's none of that.
No, he's just like, I tasted it.
He drives views.
I got it, and that's it.
Drives clicks.
People love, and he gets comments from people who don't even subscribe to our channel.
Yeah.
People are like, "Oh yeah, I've had that beer before. That's I like your. You should try this other beer." They're like giving him advice. He doesn't even have access to the comments.
But yeah, if you want to join us, there's other people. Don't worry, I know who you are. But
yeah,
Bobby's number 1.
Bobby's got it. He's the first claimed calendar.
There's other people I have to, I'm going to work on the videos so I can, Riverside is going to be the way that I think I'm going to go with stuff, and I can just send people links. I got to figure out how to incorporate this in Riverside. That's my big. It's another program I have to download for that.
That OBS or whatever it's called should work.
Yeah, but then it's OBS to Riverside. Riverside is everything is in the web app.
Oh,
everything besides like.
So you use OBS as a screen cap.
Yeah, there are ways, 100%, because otherwise Riverside does all the screen cap and everything. I just send you the link, and like how.
Wow.
Riverside essentially is Skype for us.
Oh, okay.
But because I can't incorporate this in Skype, but I could just send you a link, and you don't need to have an account.
Oh wow.
That's where
you say, hey, welcome guest.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like how other guys
and you can edit it within that app. You can't edit it in Skype, but you can edit within Riverside.
Wow, that's actually really
it's super powerful.
Wow, I need to look at that.
Yeah, check out riverside.fm or it's riverside.com.
This is sponsored content right here.
Well, if you use the free version, it puts the watermark on your video. So
yeah, we don't want that.
And you only get 2 hours of that a month. But if you go up to the paid version,
we're not a watermark type of podcast.
Yeah, we would figure out a way to put a Post-it note on it so you wouldn't see it.
I know
that's how it works.
I know Python. I can get rid of it. I'll figure it out. I haven't written code in so long. I vibe coded the other day.
Yeah.
You familiar with that?
Yeah.
It was interesting. I vibe coded. It was cool. I ran it. It worked. I probably put like 100 viruses on my computer. Who knows?
God, I hate. It's scary, that stuff.
Vibe coding, yeah. I looked at it first. I did.
I know we're on the downswing. I had one of my 120 minutes yesterday. I had a 120 minute.
2020.
It was delightful.
I have a 2022 sitting waiting for me, and
I'll buy it from you.
It was the one that I was at. It was the last one at Arrow. Or not Arrow.
4-pack or a single?
4-pack.
Oh.
It was at Benny's. I was at Benny's. I think it was 22, maybe 21. And there was people like, oh, we're going to buy our friend's craft beer gift for their birthday or something. Or Christmas. It had to be Christmas time because I was at Benny's. And the guy was like, "Oh, this is what everyone wants," and he's like, "We got one left."
The fact that it was
and they wanted an IPA
for like 3 months too.
And it's
That's
Illinois.
crazy.
Illinois, they're weird about craft beer. They think they know what the fuck they're talking about.
It's not Goose
Island.
Island.
All their Goose Islands, and then the Rheingeist is just sitting there, like not being purchased at all. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. But the 120 minute, there was one left, and they were like, "I don't know this one." He's like, and so he was going over like some of the quirks about it, and they were like, "Yeah, that's not what we're looking for." And I was like, "It's what you're looking for." But I went over there and grabbed it, and so I still have it. I've been cellaring it. The whole carriage house is just redone. I love it now. It's just so comfortable. Can't wait for you to see it.
It smells like rich oak and
No, I didn't put any
mahogany
oak or anything in it.
It smells like that.
But I just cleaned it up. I put some new decor in there. I just made it look intentional. Before it looked sort of random. Now it looks great. I'm really excited about it. I painted some of the walls. Only some of them. Only some of them. There's one wall I didn't paint that Katie was like, why didn't you paint that wall?
It's a feature.
It's a feature.
It's in the bathroom.
No.
The bathroom wall.
The bathroom wall's painted. It's chalkboard.
Yeah. You paint over that or you leave
I'm not painting over that. It was actually an entire side of the carriage house. Even if the walls like curve and stuff. And there was one wall I didn't paint. And she's like, this looks stupid. So I got to paint that wall.
Probably looks great.
It does look great in there.
Can't wait to see it.
It's really great. It looks really good. Like I hung my degrees back up, and it looks even better now that those are up there. Because it's like academic blue is what I'd call it.
Ooh.
It's like a nice dark blue. It's great. Yeah, I'm excited about it. And I got like a paneling. You like paneling?
Like wainscoting?
No.
Oh, it's
full wall, full
floor
floor to ceiling. Well. It's the trim is thick. It's
yeah. 3-inch.
Yeah, it's longer than it's bigger than that.
Oh wow.
It's like old school. I think maybe 3. It might be 4. It might be 3 3/4 or whatever. In 3.5. From the old days when you just used the full width.
Mm-hmm. Well, that sounds sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I mean, at that point, it's a conscious.
Shelves up.
It's a conscious choice.
And then I
is that in your office? Like the
the paneling's in the bar.
Oh wow!
I can show you a picture, but I think it'd be better to see
get
it for
my
the
reaction
first time when you're there.
Because otherwise,
I'm really excited about it. I worked really hard on it.
Otherwise, I'm going to be upset that I can't see it.
Yeah. So we should do that soon.
Soon. Let me know.
Yeah. Let me see what the baseball schedule is here, and then we'll do it. Carriage House episode coming soon.
Having a good day.
Yeah, that's it. I think. You think that's it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Prairie, Wolf's Ridge, 2 good breweries. They've done a lot for us in our lives. Bye.